Welcome to your ultimate 5-day travel guide to Mexico City. Whether you're a history buff or a food lover or just someone who's in search of adventure, this is a trip for you.
Vamos en camino, pero mira la gilipolla que vengo yo, que no me da nada. Estamos contentos.
My twin sister, my brother-in-law, and I took a quick 3.5-hour flight from Los Angeles to Mexico City. When we arrived, we stopped off at the Basilica of Our Lady Guadalupe and had dinner with my aunt. I had enchiladas suizas. They were amazing. For a great stay, consider booking a chic, modern loft or an apartment in Roma, Condesa, or Polanco. All of these neighborhoods are vibrant cultures, cool cafes, and the safety is top-notch. Your Airbnb will likely feature stylish interiors with lots of natural light, perfect for unwinding after a day of exploring. We stayed in Polanco. This apartment was amazing. Glass with throughout the apartment, a dining room, a living room, a kitchen, and this is the views from my room. The restaurants outside were amazing and the amenities were great. Only about $150 a night for 3 of us. The hot air balloon ride over Teotihuacan. Start your day early with a hot air balloon ride over Teotihuacan pyramids, about an hour outside of Mexico City. Book a tour for an unforgettable experience as you float over the ancient city, which dates back about 200 BC. From the sky, you'll get breathtaking views of the Pyramid of the Sun and Pyramid of the Moon. It's a once-in-a-lifetime perspective for sure. I highly recommend this experience over Teotihuacan in Mexico City. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to fly over the pyramids of Teotihuacan. After we were done with the experience, they took us to a cave and we had breakfast. It was an amazing experience. We had chilaquiles and eggs, and we made great friends. Dinner tonight, previously with an amazing dinner, we ventured out the next day for a bike ride through Mexico City. Stopped at many parks, including the Parque de Chapultepec, which is amazing, where we have a castle and a zoo and so many activities to do. We ended our night with a wonderful dinner in Polanco, having great entertainment and great friends that we made that evening. We continued on to El Morro to have churros. It's a must when you go to Mexico City. Mexico City has over 150 museums. We started our museums by visiting the Anthropological Museum of Mexico City. What an adventure. A great experience as we had someone explain to us all the history of Mexico. It was a great experience to see from the Aztecs, Toltecs, the Mayans, and the ancient civilizations in Mexico. A must when you go to Mexico City. So much to see and experience in Mexico City. We ended our evening having dinner in Polanco. What an amazing meal. Meeting great people once again. Another museum that I highly recommend is the Sumaya Museum. It was just right down the street from us. This wonderful private collection is absolutely beautiful, dedicated to the owner's wife who had died. It's an absolutely beautiful museum. This museum is free to visit. I highly recommend visiting the Sumaya Museum in Mexico City. After visiting the museum, we visited La Opera, a wonderful place to visit, as we visited downtown Mexico and visited historical spots. It was amazing. Another place I highly recommend is El Palacio de Bellas Artes in downtown Mexico. It's a must when you visit. The artwork is exquisite as you visit El Palacio de Bellas Artes en la Ciudad de México.
Até o dia que soltarmos que nos foi presenteado esse pássaro na mão.
Another museum that I highly recommend that you visit is El Museo de Arte Popular, popular art in Mexico City. This museum is amazing. It will absolutely open your mind to the culture of Mexico. We walked throughout the city and enjoyed the sights and sounds.
Today we're traveling in Mexico City and we're on the cable bus. This cable bus runs approximately 5 miles. It's incredible to see this. And it's called Cuauhtémoc. So it's a great experience here as we're traveling 5 miles. And we're going above the city here. It's a great experience. As we get to see.
Another museum that I highly recommend is the Museum of Diego Rivera. This museum was absolutely beautiful. We had our guide, which was my brother-in-law's cousin, Fernando, who really educated us on all about Diego Rivera's famous mural. Just to bring you back to the Museum of el Arte Popular de Mexico, we had our guide again that really educated us on the popular art within Mexico, educating us about the culture of Mesopotamia and Mexican folk art. This museum is highly recommended as you view all of the incredible information, pottery that they have. We had our guide Fernando explaining each step of the way, and we were highly enlightened by everything he taught us. We were visiting on a Sunday, and downtown Mexico City is pedestrian friendly. People with their bikes and dogs walking around. It's a great day to enjoy the outside safely. We were able to enjoy an outdoor market where my sister tried grasshoppers for the first time.
Here.
Chapulines.
Chapulines. ¿De qué sabor? ¿Tiene sabor?
Saben como camaroncito.
Qué rico.
Estaba riquísimo. Pruébalo.
We thoroughly enjoyed Mexico City and invite you to visit Mexico City and all that it has to offer.